Welcome to Tutorial and Guide How to Write Chapter 1 Introduction. What is introduction? It is very important in establishing the cognitive setting of the research, and it involves discussing why there is a need to study the problem, clarifying the important terminologies for the reader to easily understand what the research is about, establishing the degree of seriousness of the problem which has prompted the researcher to look for solutions. The following questions will aid the researcher in formulating the introduction. First, what is the rationale of the research problem? This question is answered by sharing with the beneficiaries the reason why the researcher has decided to look for solutions to the problem. A narration of the researcher's experience that has driven him or her to conduct the study is commonly done. Examples include one's personal experience, an article read, a seen witness, news heard, a theory that needs to be clarified, etc. The research proponent should describe the existing and prevailing problem situation based on his or her experience. The scope may be local, national, or international. Second, what is the setting of the research problem? The settings forms part of the delimitation of the problem as it defines the geographic boundaries of the study and implies certain demographic characteristics. This describes to the reader the place where the research is conducted since the setting has significant bearing on the variables being studied. In describing the setting, focus on the peculiarity or uniqueness of the setting to make the reader more interested in reading the paper. Example, if the setting is a school, discuss its vision mission, special clientele, unique mode of student transport, etc. Third, what is the basic literature foundation of the study? This is the different from the review of related theories, conceptual literature, and research literature. This part defines or clarifies the terms of variables used in the study. The terms and variables must be clear to the researcher so that he or she can make his or her reader understand them as well. The back This backgrounder assists the researcher in determining the boundaries of the study. It is derived from the different literature sources. Thus, this chapter 1 requires the use of various references. Fourth, how serious is the chosen research problem? Why is there a need to look for solutions to the problem? In this aspect, the researcher must see the intensity and magnitude of the problem. When the gravity of the problem has already been determined, the researcher may take action and work on the problem. He or she also looks for statistical or quantitative evidence to assess the weight of the problem. Fifth, what is the general objective of the research problem? This is derived from the general statement of the problem and should be the basis of the enumerated statements of specific problems. 6. What is the overall purpose of the research problem? It must be stressed that the researcher should be totally aware of the purpose of the research problem. He or she must know how the research findings will help his or her classmates or fellow students. The introduction must only be short and concise. It must be composed of about 3 to 5 pages. A reference by Cristobal et al.